hope you can all hear me. And I'm just gonna make a test here to make sure you can hear me. So, everything being right with the world, I should be okay here. How do I mute my own stream here? There we go. Okay, so I had to play with the audio a bit. I hope it works the way that I want it to, that it's not going to pick up a bunch of the background noise in my house. Because apparently it was picking up my fiance in the other room. Let's see here. As you can probably tell, we're going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption tonight. I prefer Red Dead Redemption 2 to the OG Red Dead Redemption, but this is the only one I can play right now. Because, as you can probably see above my avatar, I have a goal to get a half-decent capture card so I can have my PlayStation and or Switch playing and can stream it with my avatar. Reset my position there. And, all things going the way that I hope they do, click buttons. There we go. There. Okay, everything working out the way I hope it do. I'm hoping to have enough money to have a capture card by my birthday this year, which is September 29th, by the way. Cough, cough, hint, hint. And I'm hoping I won't have to switch where my avatar's at for this, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption since it first came out, and like I said, I prefer Red Dead Redemption 2 to Red Dead Redemption, just because I like Arthur more than I like John, to be quite honest. Plus, I love playing online, which I do need to go play some more online so I can level up my character some more. Anyway, going into the game, I don't think I have any save data on here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, we'll see. But we are going to hang out with John Marston tonight. Probably gonna be another like hour long stream. Yeah, so okay, can I new game? There we go. Yes, I want to play. Forget you saw any of that. Exodus in America. Come on. Small streamer problems.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Alrighty, and we're into it. I didn't really want to talk over the cutscene too much, so thank you guys again for the follows. And yeah, let's get into this. I will warn you, I am not very good at shooting in games. But we'll see how this goes.
Mr. Marfin, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
This handles a little bit different than
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Orleans.
Can I lower the sensitivity of my look? Because holy, is that ever sensitive? Lower. That help? That feels better.
If you say so. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Oh
no.
From number 2.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So, I don't know how many of those...
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it.
Know much
I ain't
about
planning on
this.
staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah, none of those even...
Yeah.
None of those women.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Oh, the writing in this game. Definitely.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Definitely
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
I'm gonna stop
Gee-up.
comparing the two games now and just take this one at the face value that it is. Like I said, I haven't had anything to do with this game
Whoa,
since
whoa.
it came out.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on.
So I'd really like to know how the agents got to John. Because they kind of gloss over that in both games. You know, you get to the epilogue of number 2, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but... Well, try not to spoil anything. I might accidentally spoil things. This is your spoiler warning for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Bill!
Yeah.
Bill, I've come for you!
It's interesting how they jump
Bill Williamson!
that to
Come
this,
out here
where
right
he's
now!
taken by the agents and they don't really tell you how he got
Go
caught, where
away
he got
now,
caught.
John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
You are.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Ouch.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
I mean, how did he think that was going to go? March up, tell him to give himself up, and he just does? No better than that. And how did he get that far away from the gate? In the first place. New friends, old problems.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alright, so we are back in where I started this stream. So, we didn't miss a whole lot, but still. Nice crowd. Climb things. Apparently that's important. Whoa. Oh, John. I kind of hope they do a remake on this. Update.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Yeah. Still need to lower that sensitivity. He's so touchy. Yeah, so I really want Rockstar to make a...
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
This game in Red Dead Redemption 2 graphics would be amazing.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Yeah! Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Also, we are getting all of the pretty horses, so... prepared for that.
Let's go!
Hello, Peak Doomsday. How are you doing today?
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
No, I
Very
didn't just
convenient.
get it. I'm playing it
I
on
don't think I've
PS
ever
now
seen
right
a
now.
ranch with its own store before.
I played it when it originally came out, but I haven't played it in so long.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First
Yeah, I had to
impressions are
lower
hard
it,
to erase.
Quite a bit, so it stopped picking up. Everybody in my apartment. Let me just see here. Is that one better? I really hope that's better. Yeah, in my last stream I had it a little too high and it was picking up my fiance's TV in the other room. Oh geez, well congratulations on the kid. Not so congratulations on the broken ankle. I'm doing good, haven't been up to much, working, got engaged.
That's the train
so
station.
That was
Things sure
awesome.
have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Where am I going?
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boys.
Will be 4 years this November, so yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
the
about
barn
time.
over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Giddy up!
We living together.
And here we
3 years
are,
pretty
back at
quick
the
here,
house. Let's stop
actually,
for a while before we head out on
which is
patrol.
pretty exciting.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Much love
Come
back
on,
to
this
you.
is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Long time no talk, that's for sure. Glad to be back to streaming, though.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
I'm really hoping to get that capture
This is a
card
fine weapon.
so I can play
Come,
some
let's
of
head
my
out.
PlayStation
The
and
country
Switch
is really
games.
beautiful at around this time.
Luckily, PS Now is coming in clutch. I can play it on my computer. Because otherwise it would just be
Ready,
like
Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the
Stardew
ranch.
Valley and Dead by Daylight. Get on the horse. Maybe a little phasmophobia here and there, but that game's scary.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Capture cards are expensive though. Like, I saw a cheap one for $20, but
Thank you,
you
Mr.
definitely
Marston.
get what you pay
I
for
feel a
with
lot
that.
happier someone's
I
along
feel
with
like.
me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
The thing is, I mostly know the controls for this from playing RD2. Yeah, I
don't
gotta.
believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Easy now. Let's see
gotta
that
update
rifle.
my
I
computer,
want a
too.
couple of these for the pop.
Stop moving.
You got one.
Oh, I'm so bad at games like this.
Another one for
Oh
the
my
pop.
gosh. Did I mention I'm really bad at gaming?
Kill those little varmints.
Oh, so it does have lock on.
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and
Yeah.
patrol the rest of the property.
God. Yeah, I just suck at games where you have to like aim a weapon.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
I'd love to be able to get back into like Rainbow Six and games like that, but
Yeah.
my computer.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like
Oh,
this.
yeah, you're still
Maybe
a
you should
mod,
move to a
aren't
big
you?
city. Become a lady of leisure.
Yeah, I need to. I'd
Come on,
love
boy.
to play Seed.
Damn
but
coyotes
my
are back! You can't
$800
afford to lose any
computer
more
is not
livestock.
good enough.
Kill him, Mr. Marston. That coyote won't be back. Quick, they're going after the chicken.
Not the chickens.
Come on.
Can I jump this?
Damn coyote! Nice shot.
Here with that chicken.
Marston. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes.
Yeah,
Shame we had to lose any
probably
of the
because I haven't
chickens.
streamed in
Come on,
forever.
I'll show
in
you
a
the way
day.
to your room.
Just don't shoot me.
You know, you
Honestly,
can actually handle a
I'd
rifle.
probably
It's something I've
shoot
had a
you
little
in the, like,
experience
toe
in.
or something.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Hitch the horse.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I'll have to go through my moderators and see who all I have on here because Yeah. I haven't talked to really anybody that I used to talk to on here. But such is life as an adult. You stop talking to people. Save my game.
Just goes to show.
I'm just gonna overwrite this one. Yes. 'Cause I'm already farther along in this one than I was the other one.
That's a nice healthy stroll.
Oh, okay.
Sir.
You, Hellbent, and Streamlabs. Yeah, that makes sense for mods. Might have to remove Mr. Hellbent as a mod because he doesn't seem to want to engage in my stream. Mr. Man. Hope you're listening. Obstacles in your path. Right?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
Chats in other people's streams.
I'm well,
I don't
Miss
know why he doesn't
McFarland.
chat in
Thank
my
you. How are
stream.
you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me
Fair
not
enough.
telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
Oh gosh.
We'll
I have to
see.
race somebody? Oh no.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Why I gotta race her now?
Come on.
Giddy up! On the count of 3. 3.
Yeah, I saw
Two,
them when the game
one,
started.
go!
It was in the opening cinematic.
I
did
trust
manage,
you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
did manage
You don't
to
know me
play
at all,
that
Miss McFarland.
while the opening cinematic was playing. Whoa, what the hell?
What is wrong with me?
Fucking horse, man.
Let's go.
Appreciate it. Well, the horse threw me, so now I think I'm gonna lose.
Yeah. Slow it up now.
Reading chat and playing the game are difficult. Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how janky this game was. Yeah, I would love to see a remake of this game. Seeing this in the Red Dead 2 graphics would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this race. This horse has 0 stamina. I'm trying to run. This horse doesn't have any stamina. We used to play D&D before the whole, global panini.
Go!
We were playing with a different group. But yeah, then the world exploded, so. I'd love to get back into it. My
Let's go.
is fucking me off. I'm gonna lose this so bad. Oh well. That's fun. I don't do races.
Come on!
See, if I was on my RD2 or RDO course, this would be a whole different story. Well, thanks for popping in, Pete. Appreciate you showing up and showing your support.
Slow up.
I lost that so badly.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
First, I need
Yeah, I
a
might
better
just do that,
horse.
Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
How can I catch another horse? I want a new one. This one sucks.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Well, how do I... Maybe if you hadn't taken my seat.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that,
I
miss.
not wait until I can
So
get
do
a
tell
captain
me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last
card.
spoke?
Already miss RDR too.
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
If my game goes down, I'm quitting right here and now. The danger of streaming with PS Now.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
Nature's yourself.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
That scream. Did I kill that man? I think I killed that man.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of?
Dutch.
Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Yeah, shooting at people because they lost a card. Looking back on this game now, they're talking about Red Dead Online. Knowing what I know now because of Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online makes this game
So this is
so much
Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
So you mean I can't kill everybody in town?
Hello.
Howdy. What's going on?
May he bless you.
That miracle tonic makes those chestnuts sweet. Better watch it.
Howdy.
That miracle tonic makes your chestnuts sweet. Oh, I love this game so much.
How can I help you?
Always a useless peacekeeper.
Hello, sir.
You need something for that gout?
Gout? Does
Thank
he
you.
have gout? Is that canon?
Take care of yourself.
You know
and
Miss
that
Hollis,
liver.
the dentist wife?
Here I am.
That doesn't open the satchel. There we go. War horse. Oh, I can get a horse. Okay.
Howdy.
Can I not? Oh, I have full health. Okay. Trying to take medicine when I'm not even needing it.
We meet again.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once. And a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Oh, wait. Wrong one. War horse. Did I just redeem a war horse? Info. With a light mane, faster and stronger than normal. Can use exit? Or do I have to, like,
Blessings to you.
go to a map? Or do I have that horse now? There it is. It's not a bad looking horse. I think it's a new horse.
Come on.
Excellent. Woo. It's fast. God, I love this game.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for giving me that hint now instead of when I was racing and got bucked off twice. This stretcher road is so familiar to me. In RDO, I usually pitch my camp in Blackwater, so I'm running up and down the stretcher road all the time. And like I keep mentioning, I cannot wait to get a capture card so I can start playing like RDO and Red Dead 2.
Hey, how good are you with iron?
Not. Goodbye.
I bet you can't beat Irish Shelton.
Yeah.
No, I cannot. Goodbye. Okay, so it said I can make a camp? Outfits. How many? What kind of outfits do I have? Weird. Alright. Kit. Campsite. There we go. Alright. So, I am going to save my game here. Right there. Because it is already getting late. I know I've only been streaming for like an hour now, but still, it is late for me. I still work at 8 in the morning today, or tomorrow. I don't know what days of the week are anymore. So, excuse me. There we go. And close game. Thank you. PlayStation Now just hates me. There we go. And there we go. PlayStation Now is so broken. Close the game. Anyway. Yeah, so I have to work again at 8 tomorrow, so hopefully I can come back on tomorrow evening sometime and stream a little bit more of this, hopefully for a little longer, because I have a weird work schedule. I work all over the place, so my streaming schedule is going to be all over the place until my work schedule gets back on track. But with any luck, I will be streaming semi-regularly. We'll see how it works out. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you again, Arthur Morgan and Earthly Nose 787 for the follows. Hopefully you guys will come join me again in my next stream. And I'm hoping to have the VOD of this up either today or tomorrow on my YouTube channel, Freya's Falcon. So you guys can find me there as well to see any of the VODs if you don't want to watch it on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a great night.